Good morning, Pete.
Morning.
Any more clarity on what Roope's
I would call them game time decision.
That's all we have.
Taylor?
Taylor?
Hi, Pete. With the 5 power play opportunities you guys got in the first game, what did you go over film-wise to help break through their PK?
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job, and there's obviously things we can do better. I think some of the same symptoms of our 5-on-5 game crept into our power play. Just a little more desperation, a little more execution, a little more second effort.
Center left, Ryan?
Hey, Ryan?
Hey, Pete. On the first half period or so of that game, you didn't give up much in the way of shots. From an even strength standpoint, do you feel like there's a formula that was in there that you can pull out for game 2?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think there's a formula in there for sure. Again, we've got to get to it. I said yesterday, I felt I didn't feel the difference was in style of play or X and O's. I think the difference in game 1 was one team had a game 7 mindset coming off of game 7, and the other team, was coming off 5 days off, and I thought we looked like we were gonna play a little bit cute, and so we'll fix that tonight.
On the right, Mike.
Hey, Pete,
Mike?
did you see anything on the power play faceoffs? They clearly got the advantage in the last game, and that's one of your strengths.
Yeah.
Just winning all faceoffs. I think even strength you
Compete,
guys dominate.
compete, Mike, compete. That's face-offs are a compete indicator.
Stay in that same row, Nick.
Joe Pavelski was out for a highly optional skate yesterday. He's out there early today. I asked him yesterday, why are you out there? I kind of expected him to say, well, you're always working on your game.
Yeah.
He made it clear he's not happy with his production. He wants more. You've known him for a long time. What do you think he's going through? What are you working on with him at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing about, I'm trying to give Joe his space. I think he's, Joe's as much coach as he is player. But at the same time, you still have, player insecurities if you're not producing. This is a guy that has produced his entire career, but he also knows that you're going to go stretches in the playoffs without producing, and you can't ride those waves too high or too low, and I think he gets that. He's so professional in his approach, not only in working on his own game, but the message to the other guys in the room on that, I think is critical. Look, you know what? I'm not happy with myself, and look, I'm going to do something about it. I think that messaging is fantastic leadership.
Fourth row on the left, Josh.
Pete, if Roope is able to go tonight, what does he bring to your lineup, and what have you missed without him?
I guess my question would be, he's not McDavid, but what would they be, if they took their first line center out of the lineup? What would the Rangers be if you took Zibanejad out of the lineup? I mean, it's fairly obvious. He's big, he skates, he's a 200-foot player. He's one of our best defensive players, one of our best penalty killers, creates offense. I don't know if there's anything else on that list. He's physical.
Middle in the back, Sean.
Yeah, hey, Sean.
Hey, Pete. You said that Game 7 mindset that you're very confident your team's going to get to tonight. What are kind of clearly you've been able to get there over and over again throughout this year. What are the markers in that room that make you so confident that they're able to get to that mindset that quickly?
Yeah. Well, I think it's an honest group, and they have really good self-awareness, and they know when our details and our mindset isn't in the place it needs to be. And, usually that results in you losing, but sometimes you win, when and I don't think we were off a lot. It wasn't like we were a no-show. I mean, we're a post away from winning that game. So, but we were off enough that, we've got to be better.
Anything else?
No.
Thanks, Pete.